What's up guys, my name's Tom, welcome back to another video. Here for another reaction and analysis video of the new F1 2020 season, of the new cars that have been released in these last few days. Today it was released the McLaren MCL35 that will be driven by Lando Norris and Carlos Sainz, and the first impressions of the livery looks very good. It is one of those examples where they didn't change the concept of the livery. It's a bit the same, a bit different as well, and let me say that looks better than the last year's livery. A little bit now of more blue, especially on the side of the car, a little bit less blue, but more blue is compensated on the front wing. So in a nutshell, I think looks pretty. This skin looks amazing, and in the halo, it's not anymore black. It's going to be orange. So the onboard cameras are going to be fully orange once we get to Australian Grand Prix, or even the pre-season if we have some onboards of the McLaren. So these are my impressions of the livery. Just to say once again, looks good, and yeah, kudos to McLaren for keeping the orange and the blue. So we're going to go now to the analysis, and I found some differences comparing with the last year's car. When it comes to aerodynamics, I can't say anything about the engine for obvious reasons, but in the aero there are some changes that I found really interesting. So we're going to start on the side of the car. That is where we used to have a shark fin. In 2019 it was like a little bit curvy when it come to Carlos Sainz's number or Lando Norris' number, and now is a bit more plain, a little bit more regular, I should say, more like where the other F1 teams use the side of the car is always very regular. So McLaren started to use that concept, it seems, and then in the barge boards we just have one piece, and in this year's livery we have three pieces. So was another thing that I've noticed as well. And then in the end plate of the front wing in last year's car we had like a normal rectangle, and in this year's livery we have a little bit of a gap, I should say, in the end plate of the front wing. So hopefully this will help in terms of downforce. I don't know how it's going to work. By the way, thank you to everyone that left on the comments explaining me a little bit better about the aero of the cars. I really appreciate that. We'll see if I can put that knowledge in these next few days, hopefully, and in next year's analysis, hopefully that I'm going to be much better than I'm doing this year. So and then we're going to the front of the car. Now we're watching the McLaren from last year. First thing is the end of the nose of the McLaren that is highlighted in white. We have like those three holes that we were used to in the McLaren. This year those three holes are not anymore on the car. It's just a regular nose, I can say, a more normal nose, I can say once again. It is highlighted in red, by the way. And then was in the mirrors. We had those mirrors from last year. This year we have some kind of wings at the top, and this is not the first time we're seeing this in the Formula 1 car. So McLaren adopting some other ideas from other teams. Then we have the places where the air enters in the engine on the side pods. As you can see, is highlighted in blue. This here is a little bit more narrow, as you can see, is a bit more narrow, and that was pretty interesting to see, because generally you want to have as much space as you want to get more air into the engine to cool the engine. So that was really weird to see. I don't know what's the plans for McLaren for making just more little entrances, but that was really intriguing to see and a bit questionable as well. And then on the top of the car we had a regular, it's not a circle, it's an oval, and this year we have like that oval separated by some columns. So I found this interesting as well. So a bit interesting. I've never seen such small entrances on the side pods. Let me know in the comments if you already seen a Formula 1 car with such little entrances of the air on the side pods. That was really intriguing, like I said. But these were all the differences that I found in this brand new McLaren MCL35. I hope that McLaren maintains P4 in the constructors. They really deserve some dark times in the past few years. They don't win a championship since, I believe, 2008. It's been a long time, more than 1 decade, So definitely it's not going to be the year McLaren, obviously, but hopefully once we get into the 2021 season, I hope that McLaren is in the mix for fighting for the titles, because it's a team with such history, and it's very sad to see that they are stuck in the midfield and they can't fight for race wins, basically. And the same goes for Williams. That's going to be released today 17, I believe, not entirely sure. But guys, that has been the video once again. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to smash like and subscribe to see plenty more Formula 1 content. Today there is going to be another gameplay video, finally back with the gaming on the channel. It's going to be a skin showcase, and I want to say thank you for the support that you guys gave yesterday. 3 videos, and they had a pretty good reception, so what I can say is thank you, give you the best content as I can. In that day I gained 13 subs, which it's quite insane for the dimension of my channel, so it's good to know that the hard work that I'm putting these videos are really paying off. So I'm going to let you guys now enjoying the rest of the afternoon. At the end of the afternoon I'm going to post an F1 2019 video skin showcase, like I said, but for now it's time to say goodbye. My name's Tom, and I'll see you guys for a brand new video next time, but for now it's goodbye.